We are going to the airport. Yeah, yeah, we are going Mexico City time. Woo!
Oh, in a rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks that we need it the most. We have to give thanks that we really supposed to. Thankful.
Good morning. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sarika, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave a comment, share with your friends, all the things. So today we are on our way to Mexico City. The first thing I wanted to kind of talk about was like transiting within Mexico. So we flew swoop from Toronto to Cancun, and now we're taking a airline called Viva Aerobus from Cancun to Mexico City, and it's about an hour and a half, and I think it cost us like 100 and something Canadian dollars to do a round trip from Mexico City back to Cancun. So it was fairly easy, and we checked in yesterday. I did actually think the 100 and something Canadian was a bit expensive to travel within the country, but it's whatever at this point. So I'm excited for all the adventures. So like the Cancun vlog is like us chilling at the hotel on the resort, having fun. The Mexico City one is going to be turned all the way up. It is our excursion like stretch. So I'm excited for you to see all of that. We're packing right now because we're still in our resort at Cancun. If you didn't watch that vlog, you should go watch it now. I stayed at a resort in Cancun called Fiesta Americana Condesa, and we really loved it. I'm going to have like a more detailed review in that vlog. So if you want to know more about that hotel, go ahead and watch that vlog. But yeah, so we're just packing. We're gonna check out at around 11, and then we got a shuttle from the hotel back to the airport. So I will see you when we're at the airport.
Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood. In the mirror, I'm doing my dance. Hey, you packing up?
We're on the plane. Amber's out already. It's been literally been 10 seconds.
He a rapper, but don't got a chance. Stuck in my waist, so I'm living my bands. Like a million views in a day. There's so many ways to get paid. I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Hey, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna run. Big boobs in the bus, they plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. They like I tell you always stay hot. Oh, they mad cause I keep making bops. Oh, she mad her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood.
A few hours later.
That's nuts, Billy.
Yeah, cause girls is players too. Yeah, cause girls is players too. Cause girls is players too. Cause girls is players too. What you know about living on the top? Penthouse suites, looking down on the ops. Took her for a test drive, left them on the lot. Time is money, so I spend it on a watch. Hold on, yeah. About to catch another fight. Apple bottom make them wanna bite. I just wanna have a good night. I just wanna have a good night. Hold up, don't know, now you know. If you broke, then you gotta let him go. You could have anybody, any money, go. Cause when you a boss, you could do what you want. Yeah, cause girls is players too. Yeah, cause girls is players too. Cause girls is players too. Oh, on and on again. He blowing on my phone, but I'm ignoring him. He thinking he the one, I got like 4 of him. Yeah, I'm sitting first class like bad Victorian. Came a long way from rag to riches. 5-star bitch, yeah, I taste so delicious. Let him lick the plate, yeah, I make him do the dishes. Now he on new smoke, cause of
Vlog. We had to rush from the airport to our hotel to the Frida Kahlo museum, so I haven't actually updated you on what's been going on. We got to the hotel at like 4, then I thought I was gonna pass out, so I had to get water. Then I locked our stuff in the safe without like fully realizing what the instructions were, and then the stuff got locked in there. So then me and Amber were like having a panic attack. So then I had to run downstairs, get the hotel like front desk person. They opened the safe for us, and then we're like, okay, now we have to go to the museum. And we did the tour of her house and then outside. And Amber is very hungry, so we're gonna get food after this. But her like house is so, I don't know, it's like spiritual, you know? Like this might sound creepy, but I can feel her energy. And I don't think it's like a ghost or anything, it's just her energy is just like within the space. But I tend to like museums. I don't like to spend forever in there. I'm not the person that like reads every word on every single plaque. I just like to absorb. But I like this museum different from like other museums that I have been to, because it's her whole house and there's a lot of outside space, and I like being outside. So I just like walked around, took it all in. I got some clips of inside because I'm sure you want to see inside, but we weren't really allowed to take pictures unless you paid extra. So I got a few clips. But it's really cool to see her house. She's very like maximalist, which I like. Like her outside is like bare plants, it's blue, purple, like lots of colors. Inside is lots of colors. She had a lot of pottery, crockery, which I like. I feel like we're moving towards the minimalist stuff, but Kahlo was like, nah. All right, so I'll see you at the hotel, and then we're gonna attempt to get tacos because I think that's what Amber wants. See you in a bit. Vlog. It is the next day. Amber wasn't feeling well yesterday, so we did not go for tacos because her stomach was upset, and I don't think tacos on an upset stomach is the smartest thing to do. She rested. She feels better now, right, Amber?
See.
She's better. It is the ass crack of dawn, as I'm calling it. It is literally like 4:15 a.m. and I'm getting ready because today we are going hot air ballooning. So we're actually gonna be in a hot air balloon. So I told y'all that Mexico City was gonna be my excursion trip, or the excursion part of the trip. And this is the first. Well, we went to the Frida Kahlo Museum yesterday. This is the second excursion / activity we're doing. So how did I think about doing this? Actually, my friend's friend went to Mexico and I saw it in his story and I was like, I need to do this. Tell me the details. So he sent me the details and then I was like, Amber, we need to do this. And she was like, yes, we do. And that's what we're doing today. So like this company is gonna like pick us up from the hotel, take us there. We're gonna do the hot air balloon. We're gonna get breakfast. They give us like drinks. They drop us back. Like everything is like organized through them. Like we really don't have to do anything. It's gonna be chilly. So I'm gonna bring a blanket. And I did not bring warm clothes. I just did not. So I'm just gonna hope that like Toronto has made me cold-blooded enough to not suffer. I feel bad for Amber though, because it's gonna be in the single digits and she is used to 30 degrees Celsius weather all the time. So I'm really excited. I hope I get some good pictures. I get some good footage. Yeah, I'm gonna show you everything. See you in a bit, y'all. Morning vlog. registered and they checked our ID, and now we're gonna have coffee, and our excursion should start in an hour. We freezing. I'm from Toronto, and yeah, this is no. It's because I'm not dressed. I'm wearing like a jean jacket. So look how crazy I look. Wearing pants under the skirt because I want to take the pants off for pictures in just the skirt. But I gotta wait till it gets warmer.
Another banger. Baby, calm down, calm down. Yo, this your body, it put in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom. If I tell you, say I love you, no day for me, yanga, oh yanga. No, tell me, no, oh, you gon' give me your lo.
To land, so it's gonna go. We gotta bend our knees, we gotta hold the ropes, but we'll see you on the other side.
With the Mongol Fair brothers, they create this, and after their flight that lasted around 20 minutes, probably 25 minutes, they landed, and the legend says that more than 100 people arrived to the landing spot in order to watch and to help. But they took bottles of wine like this to this place, and they said, okay guys, we got the dream of the mankind that is to fly. We have to celebrate that goal, that dream, in a very special way. Te hablan más en el radio. In that moment, the tradition began. So guys, today we are going to keep that tradition because you are here. We saw the pyramid really near. We were flying fast and slow, really high and near the floor. And everything was really nice, okay? So it will be for you guys. Ahí te va, chaparrito. 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 Woo! Very well.
2 hours later.
To tell you something about this plant and those workshops. On those workshops, we work with silver and rocks. And this is a very important information about Teotihuacan, about my culture. Yeah. Where you come from? China. Thank you.
Yes.
Guys.
Hold on, and then come back. Alright. Yes. How was it? It's good. Yeah, it's alright.
The different gods, as the moon, the sun, anything. They would use the obsidian because the obsidian is hard, but something more important. Okay, we do massage like this way. And you can do it in any part of your body. And of course, so hot.
Nice.
What about this?
Oh, it's getting too massage.
Nobody else? Okay, guys.
Good.
Whoa. Yeah. Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now. Baby, I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. We took a trip, now we on your block and it's like a ghost town, baby. And they say they doing all this and all that. Tired of beefing you bums, you can't even pay me enough to react. Been waking up in the crib and sometimes I don't even know where I'm at. Anytime that I run into somebody, it must be a victory lap. Hey, shawty come sit on my lap. Hey, they saying Drizzy just snap. This in between us is not like a store. This isn't a closable gap. Hey.
We're so hot. We have to have our jackets over our head. If you're ever coming here, wear your hat because it's very hot. Even for the resident Jamaican over here, she's boiling up. Yeah.
Don't end up making it back. I know that they at the crib going crazy down bad. What they had didn't last, damn baby. Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now, baby. I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. We took a trip, now we on your block and it's like a ghost town, baby.
I'm in the trenches, relax. Can you not pay that little boy in the club? Cause we do not listen to rest. We in Atlanta, I got her wig. She telling me Tay is the best. Pointed them niggas who act like a killer, but you only one from the net. I'm like the baby, I'm not just a rapper. You play with me, you won't get stretched.
Hey vlog, we're back at the hotel. I look exhausted because I am. I've been up since 2 a.m. I'm eating cold McDonald's fries. So, hot air balloon, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Like, I don't want to be dramatic, but it was a life-changing experience. Being able to see that beautiful view floating in the air, it was actually stunning. For sunrise, and we got to see the pyramids of Teotihuacan. Spanish is not very good, but it was really stunning. Tips for that: if you're going in like the winter months, apparently it's chilly when you go. I didn't really find it chilly. I had on literally a jean jacket and a skirt and even like a bandeau top, and it was literally fine. It was fine. Even my friend who's Jamaican, like, before you say, well, you're from Toronto, so everything seems warmer to you, she also found it fine. We got free coffee, we got breakfast. It was really great, a whole amazing experience. And then we paid extra to do the archaeological like tour afterwards, so we saw like the pyramids of Teotihuacan. Oh my god, we saw the pyramids, and also stunning, like beautiful in person. It was just really hot, like it was like brutally hot. So I would definitely, if I were you, like I was in pants / skirt, I would have worn shorts. So I would have wanted to wear shorts. I would pack a hat, sunscreen of course, and like bring your like a whole big thing of water, because you're gonna be walking for a while and it's just really tiring. I would have said that, like, even though so we saw the pyramids, we went to like the craft station, like we really started with the craft station. We tasted like the agave, I bought like a souvenir, and after that we did the pyramids, and after that we did caves. We looked at these caves, went inside, which was really cool, and it ended with that, and it was really cool inside. So it was really like a relief for us to feel that. I would say that like the tour overall, like the extra part was too long, because we finished the hot air balloon, I want to say about 9 o'clock, and then we went to the archaeological site and we're done at 1. So it was like 4 hours of walking and like doing tours, and you're in the sun, and it's like you're already tired because you've been up for so long. So I feel like if they did that, and it's like hard, how do you condense history like that, like, or culture? I don't know how they could have done it, but I felt like maybe if we had more breaks or something, I don't know, it just felt very long at certain points. But I thought this excursion was amazing. I'm so happy I did it. And I'm happy I paid the extra for the tour. Like, I feel like, yeah, you can do the hot air balloon, which is like nice and cute and like very like Instagrammable and touristy. But also I'm a person that really likes to learn about culture and history. And so that was really nice to learn about the history of the pyramids, how it relates to like indigenous Mexicans, like history, their settlements. And these pyramids actually predate Aztec civilization, so it was like really interesting to learn about that too. The hot air balloon, I will say, like, I'm someone who's afraid of heights, and also I have a fear of that feeling of falling. Didn't get that on the hot air balloon. It didn't feel high, and you don't feel like you're falling. Amber is having her nuggets. But we're literally exhausted, so I don't know what they could have done to make it shorter, but it was exhausting in a good way. So we're gonna nap. I'm gonna shower because you also feel like the dirt took a vengeance on you and like stuck to you, so you feel gross after. So I'm gonna shower and then we're gonna nap. It's about 2:40 something right now, so we're gonna nap until like 7. Then we're gonna have dinner. Yeah, so I'll see you later, vlog. Everyone. Today we're going on our last excursion for the trip. Look up to my little outfits and look up to Amber's. We cute. We're going to Tolantongo and we're going to do we're gonna do hot springs, and then we're going to go to the river. We're gonna do cave exploration. Yep, so I'm gonna put all of the information for the excursions we do in my link, in case you want to do them too. So this is where we have to meet up. Look how pretty. Very pretty. And there's a whole itinerary. Let me pull it up for y'all. And okay, so we're leaving here at 6:15 a.m. Then we're gonna have breakfast from 7:30 to 8:15. Then we're gonna do then we're gonna arrive in Tolantongo at 10:30. Then we're gonna spend 2 hours at the hot pool, so from 11 to 1. Then 1 to 3 is lunchtime, and then we're gonna be in the river. Then 3 to 5 we're gonna do cave and waterfall exploration, and then we're gonna come home. We're gonna get home at like 7:45. So this is a full day trip. I cannot wait. The hot pools. Amber's cold. Gotta warm up. The temperature is, let's see. It is not cold, guys.
Chilly.
Thank God, like, Toronto was prepared for this. It's 14 degrees. She's freezing. We're supposed to get blankets on the bus, so that's good. Yeah, so I guess I'll show you some clips on our way, and then when we're there.
Homer hanging on my neck, the bracelet matches a set. My brother name is $10. Stop all that back and forth over the net. My mama wish I would've went corporate, she wish I would've went exec. I still turn to a CEO, so the lifestyle she respect. Ayy, 2 sprinters to Quebec, Cherie ou et mon bec. They never pull up to the Met. You know I gotta bring the set. You know I gotta bring the G block. You know I gotta bring the D block, cause you know how sticky it get. Ayy. You know how sticky it get, ayy. You know how sticky it get, ayy. You know how sticky it get, ayy. She want me to play with that cat, ayy. She love how I'm making her wet, ayy. You know how sticky it get, ayy. Hey yo, Eric, bring them girls to the stage, cause somebody's getting paid, and free big slime out the cage. Shorty tried to play it cool, but now she wish she would've stayed, cause every song that I made was ringing like I got engaged. Tell my guys I wouldn't trade, from the cradle to the grave, ayy.
How is this my life? Like, hello? Say hi, Amber. Say hi, Amber. Like, look at this view, everybody! Like, I am in awe. In awe. The world is a beautiful place. Look at the sun on the way to the bed.
I'm trusting the system. Brave.
Behave. All that pumping up your chest. All that talk about the best. You know how sticky it. Yeah. If I'm with two of them, then it's a threesome. If she alone, you know she a freak one. If it's an escort, it's a police one. King of the hill, you know it's a steep one. If we together, you know it's a brief one. Back in the ocean, you go, it's a deep one. Forget we don't do civilians. You say I changed, I say that I million. I did. The toughest actor follows back on tour. Off-road, made back, Pyrex, trap, Virgil came back through the boy. Damn. That's something to when everything is put to rest. And everybody takes a breath. And everything gets addressed. It's you alone with your regrets. All that pumping up your chest. All that talk about the best. You know how sticky it gets.
Now we're in the river, which is actually warmer than the pool. Amazing. What the heck? Yeah. What the heck? You didn't believe him, but he wasn't lying. Like, I feel so happy. My belly is happy. My body is happy. My spirit is happy. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. You have to do this for if you come to Mexico City. Do it. Okay, let's enjoy. Hey vlog, it's cave time. We have our headlamps. You see them? So yeah, it's cave time. We can only bring the headlamp, our towels, and our phone protector thingies. So I don't know how much footage I'll get in there because it's probably wet and yeah. Oh, of the grotto. Oh, we outside the grotto, y'all.
It's not good enough for me since I've been with you. It's not gonna work for you. Nobody can equal me. Hello. I'm gonna sip on the drink when I'm gonna catch the rhythm while she push up against me. Ooh, she tipsy. I had enough Kahlo for 24. Pretty little body dancing like
in the cave that looks like a hut. It's very warm and very yummy. Love it. Morning vlog. You would have last seen me yesterday in the water. But after we came home, I was too tired to give you an update. We got tacos and we slept, and it was the best sleep I've had on the whole trip. So, my review of the day yesterday, 10 out of 10 would recommend. It was my favorite part of the entire trip from beginning to end. It was like surreal. The views were amazing. It didn't feel like real life. And the water is warm. And as someone who hates cold water, like I don't like taking cold showers. I don't like going in like cold rivers. I hate it. Not for me. It was perfect. Like the hot pools were not really hot. They were just kind of warmish. And then we got to the river and that was even warmer. Then we got to the cave, which is where all the water comes from. And that was the warmest. And the cave had like 2 sections. So it had this tunnel, which was like a natural sauna. So it was like hot. Like we sat in there and we were like sweating. Amazing. And then in the actual cave, they have like 2 areas inside the cave. They have like a cavern section where there's this big like waterfall looking thing inside the cave. And you go through this really intense kind of connecting area to the other side. And we saw a bat and I named him Matt the Bat. But it was amazing, like seriously. I have motion sickness though, and it was about 3.5 hours, and the roads were really winding, and I felt like I was gonna throw up. So if you're someone like me, definitely take Gravol before. Don't be like me and suffer through it. Were there any other tips you would give Amber for the day? Water shoes. I mean, they tell you to wear water shoes, but don't. Make sure you get good water shoes.
Just any kind of shoes that can work in water, because I had like North Face sandals.
Yeah, so any type of shoes that work well in the water for sure. I would say eat like a solid, carry snacks, yeah. So for the ride back when you're starving, that's good. They give you toilet paper, but I would bring your toilet paper if you can, because the bathrooms there, they don't have toilet paper. So, or tour guide gave us toilet paper in our little bags, but I don't know, if you want to bring your own, that would be good too. But the tour guide was so nice. He was so sweet, so accommodating. He thought of everything. He had phone protectors for us, headlamps, towels, blankets, snacks, water. He was 2 towels, because he knew after you use the first one, you're gonna get wet again, and you have another towel when you come back. Then you have a separate towel for when you want to shower. Oh, I would bring, if you want to have a proper shower before you leave, I would bring your own soap, because they didn't have soap. Yeah. But the whole experience was so I would come back to Mexico City just for that, even though the motion sickness was bad and it was a long drive. That was my favorite part. Even I loved it more than the hot air balloon. It was amazing. And the tour was well timed. It was a longer day than the hot air balloon, but it didn't feel as long. But that's because we were in water and we kept moving and seeing different things. And we learned just enough about the area, but it didn't feel overwhelming. So I really liked it. So the last thing I wanted to talk about was kind of safety generally, because I'm sure people are curious about how safe is it in Mexico City. Well, I found that it was pretty safe. I'd never felt scared at all. I went to a pharmacy that's near our hotel by myself. I walked there. It was a 1-minute walk. I went at 7:30 in the night, felt fine. Both of us were walking to restaurants nearby, felt safe. We've taken Ubers, felt safe. The people here are generally really helpful and nice. As a woman, men will stare at you. We were taking photos at this isn't in Mexico City, it was at the waterfall thing yesterday, and there were men watching us. So that's something to keep in mind. When we were walking down the road in Mexico City, I caught a few men watching us, but that didn't make me feel unsafe. It was just something I was aware of. They never approached us or anything, or cat called us. You could just see them looking at us. We didn't take a taxi. We took one from the Cancun airport here, but that was chartered from the airport. So I don't really feel there's nothing happened to me that made me feel unsafe. And then in Mexico City, there's a large police presence. You'll see soldiers and police everywhere. They have guns and they're armed. That helps you feel more safe. So really use your common sense, obviously. If you feel unsafe somewhere, leave. Maybe don't be like me and walk somewhere by yourself. But I really didn't feel unsafe. How about you, Amber? No. Forgot one thing regarding safety. Amber and I never took the bus or the metro, but a friend had visited Mexico City, and the buses are separated by gender. So, and they only identify male, female. So, men in one section, women in one section. So that's something to be aware of. Don't get onto the wrong part by accident. Make sure that you're in your right section, because that will definitely make you feel safer. And as a woman, you don't want to end up in the male section by yourself, because they may assume that you're okay with certain behaviors or advances when you're just there by accident. So that's the only thing regarding safety. That didn't happen to me, it happened to a friend, but I thought I would include it. So we're all packed. We're gonna go back to Cancun for one night, and then we're flying back to Toronto tomorrow. So this is where I'm gonna end my Mexico City vlog. I'm leaving all the links below. I'm not really gonna give too much information about the hotel because it wasn't the best, and so I wouldn't really recommend it to anyone, so I won't put that in there. But everything else, like all the excursions, the restaurants you went to, yeah, I'm gonna put that in the link in my description below. And feel free to always reach out, and thank you for watching. See you in the next one.